Happy birthday, Nick.
No, none of that. None of this birthday nonsense, all right? No. Who wants to give me a recap? I don't think much happened, so I think it'll be quite easy. Yes, go for it, Gargoyle.
Yeah, I think Gargoyle should.
Eao Dunwich was astonishingly and wrongfully not imprisoned for more of her crimes, but still was imprisoned enough that we actually got her sent to prison, which was the main objective.
You did it.
It was a different prison than we thought. Grounded got put into regular prison for a day because she was in contempt of court. Eao got stored in a flask and was brought
Checking
to
it with clues, moment.
cell block C. So, as they were being processed, Hannah and Gargoyle went about the town, preparing to do a prison break. We visited the School of Abjuration to collect some specs. We visited Gaspard Frong and then didn't steal from him. And we snuck into the prison through a pipe underneath Conjurer's Roost. That was our first mistake. I'm only kidding. Our first mistake happened long ago in Catlore. We arrived.
My first mistake was accompanying the party to Catlore.
We arrived at the prison. Grounded was already mid-prison break herself, having knocked out, potentially killed a guard. I don't know. No, it was knocked out. And then the guard was killed by somebody Grounded let out a few minutes after. Prison riot broke out. We were able to get all of our equipment back. We made it to cell block C. We were bested by a door once again. I pulled off a combo I'm never going to be able to pull off again and wasted it on that. Cell block C turned out to be just a portal into the mirror run, except it was a portal specifically into the vault, that place that we wanted to get to from the start, eh? So we went into the vault, we looked at all of the prison flasks, we took Eao's, we let Eao out, we also took Sayla, who for some reason had been recaptured by Catlore, the bastards. It is now morally correct to kill Catlore security. And
sure, now it is, but before when you did it, it gave Gargoyle trauma.
And in the vault, we also found an old man who we killed and mugged.
I like how we're just glossing over that entire reality distorting final fight where we all almost died thanks to prismatic sphere and a death sentence spell.
I mean, yeah, we could mention how the old man was actually Merfrith Winifrith.
Where Eao Dunwich managed to pass 6 consecutive dexterity saves to jump in through a prismatic sphere and shank Merfrith Winifrith in the kidneys. And then
7 actually.
Seven, sorry. And then as he was dying, saying, "Please remember me," Eao goes, "Who are you again?"
Yeah, well, they can watch the episode, Keith.
To be fair,
watch the episode. It was a good episode.
To be fair, I have because of my sword, which I no longer have, Nick. I had +2 to all of my saving throws, and I had 2 rerolls and a bardic inspiration.
You're lucky I didn't permanently blind you when that sword was destroyed.
God, that would have been terrible.
Anyway,
all this with after having cast 3 wish spells this week as well.
Yeah, it's been a rough one for Eao. There's a lot that's happened this week.
4 wishes technically. Anyway,
theoretically, it wouldn't have been able to keep me blind because when it's destroyed, it's automatically unattuned to me.
It's true.
Folks, I need this inspiration. Anyway, the Merfrith Winifrith in Karaki turned out to be a simulacrum. The real Merfrith Winifrith was in the vault holding the Wand of Creation, and we had a big epic battle, and if you want to know how that turned out and what went on, you can watch the episode.
On YouTube.
Long story short,
We did a boss skip.
We beat him. Skip. We have the Wand of Creation. It's risky to attune to. And as we were leaving back through the pipes, after having successfully rescued the brass cannons, we
Nothing happened. Nothing happened. Let's just
Nope.
on it now.
I wish nothing happened. We met
Nothing
Master Varixis, who...
Nope, nothing happened. We're going to
Really
Petra's
should've
right now. Going to Petra's, going to have a nice long sleep, and they're going to leave this island forever. Goodbye.
We have
Maybe-
unfortunately encountered Roostmaster Marixis, Gargoyle's boss, and all-round beholder asshole, head of the school of... It's not a real school, doesn't matter.
May we never return here and Guild of Icons too.
Andor considers itself sovereign ground. Do you think it's not a real country, too?
Yes, I don't
But you're
consider it
forgetting
a
the most important detail of all.
Nope.
Grounded. Got a letter.
Grounded did get a letter.
Happens in Cantlore. Grounded's got a letter.
It's true. She has mail. It might be important, but right now, Gargoyle, you're crawling through a pipe. With everyone behind you.
Big enough to walk through.
Like Metal Gear Solid 2, you can have inspiration for that. That was a wonderful recap. In fact, I'm going to give you all inspiration. That was lovely. Gargoyle, you can have 2 inspiration because you actually did a recap, and I feel bad for not giving you something extra on top of that.
I'm gonna need it.
Yeah, so you're crawling through a pipe, and you come out and you see it's as I said, the sun is sort of setting right now, so you can see this beautiful crimson sky and this large floating eyeball lower down and just looks straight at you, Gargoyle. And it says, "Finally found my little pet. You've been most evasive." Come in,
I hate how
Gargoyle.
well you do that voice.
I have a mess you need to clean up.
Of what type?
I've thrown all sorts of flasks on the ground in my rage at not being able to find you earlier. You'll be sweeping them up with your little feathery hand.
Could it possibly wait until later?
Oh, are you busy? Gargoyle. Too busy for me.
Gargoyle swings his head around to look at everybody else and see what they think of the
I
situation.
mean, we're behind you in the pipe at the moment, aren't we?
It's a really good thing you're not wearing the dwarven armor right now.
Yeah, Ground is trying to push to the front of the group because she really wants to speak to Gargoyle for reasons.
You got the slippers of spider climbing on. You can go up the top of the pipe.
Yeah, that's how she's been doing something instead of having to climb.
Somewhat busy.
I don't think you understand, little howling. You're mine. You're never too busy for me. I own you!
Is he annoying you, Gargoyle?
Gargoyle is frozen and then turns his mind back to just 15 minutes ago when he helped in defeating one of the most powerful mages in the world. And off that high, out of him, even though I don't think even he was expecting it, he says, No.
Oh?
No. You don't own me.
So the little birdie's grown a spine, eh?
And he just starts doing this huge blubbering laugh, and like every part of him is quaking.
And like, you are nothing! Nothing! Could raise you in one instant with a blink of my eye.
And one of his eyes opens, and the pupil is jet black, and it sneaks towards you and looks straight at you.
I didn't think that the almighty Roastmaster Varixus would be so doubtful of its abilities that it felt it could only take on a lowly owlin that's already exhausted.
I can do anything I want. But let's prove it, shall we? Fine.
He's going to point another eye towards Kundra's roost, and it opens, and through a window, a small vial, rainbow colors, floats over, and then over to
Gargoyle's
you.
had bad experiences with rainbows today, so he's a bit hesitant.
You've seen this eye at work before. This is Varixus's telekinetic eye, so it can move things as it needs to. And it hands you this vial.
I think you know what this is.
That is a single vial of stoppered repose. Drink that to immediately gain the benefits of a long rest.
Ooh, that's handy.
Can't have them say that I was a coward who would attack you in cold blood. I mean, it's the kind of thing I would do, but if they expect that, then, well, it's hard to jump out on people in cold blood, isn't it?
I have a question. To Nick, is this an actual item?
No. I've
No?
literally just invented it.
You did not invent it. You stole it from me. This was at the auction under a different name.
Ah, suck it, Eao Dunwich. Iris.
Hannah, that shield was like a regular shield that you gave me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, just wanted to make sure. Because I believe with a breastplate, that's... Is it 16 or 18 AC?
I believe
breastplates
it's breastplate is 14 on its own, so with a shield that would
Yeah.
be 16.
Breastplate 16, and then I've got 2 dexterity, so 16, 18. Okay.
And
For some
Varixus
reason
the
I've got a
Beholder
+2
looks
shield.
straight at you. Yeah, you have a +2 shield. Looks straight at you and says,
Cup? I won't wait.
Gargoyle is going to... Oh, no, he can't give the potion a sniff. He literally can't smell.
it's true.
He's going to look at the potion a bit with Arcana to just try and see, out of formality, if it's been poisoned in any way, because it is Varixus.
Of course, roll me Arcana. I think Varixus would be ashamed of you if you didn't check.
Alright, that's 21.
21, yes, he's poisoned.
I'll have one that isn't poisoned, thanks.
Beetle eyes, very good, very good.
And another one comes through, hands it to you.
There you go. Just as I said it would be.
Gonna check this one too, just a minute. That is 24.
This one's fine.
Okay, I drink it.
Okay, you gain the benefits of a long rest and immediately vanish. Shay, grounded, Eao, the brass cannons Is anyone else with you right now? I can't remember how many people you've got with you.
We have a priest, I think, for some reason.
Yeah.
No, the priest and the acolytes are still in the vault. That's going to be very confusing for whoever has to clean the mess.
That's fine then. Okay. So all of those are teleported to an
Oh, of course, it's totally fine for you to teleport us when you want to, but people try and teleport into Count Law? No, God, no.
benefits of being a head of faculty. Let me move over.
I just remembered what my
screen.
one of my magic items changes required me to have no filter. Thanks. GM.
If any of you want to become the Ruse Master, we'll get teleporting privileges.
Yep. So there you are.
Is it a keep what you kill situation here? Does Gargoyle become the head of the school of transmutation? Yes.
No, that only works in Karaki, it seems. So, Gargoyle, you find yourself in the center of this floating arena, high over the clouds down below. Just so you know, for the way the battle map works, any of these dark stones, they are 10 feet below any of the light stones. This area around you is the limit of the battlefield. You cannot exit that.
Ah.
Oh, yes. Anyone out here is generally gets half cover from these little waist-high walls. They're kind of really more railings to stop you falling off. But yeah, you're in the splash zone. Let me put it this way. Spells and arrows and weapons can escape this. Whoops, grounded hasn't come in yet. Spells and arrows and all that can escape this area, and they can hit you. But that means, you can fire back if you would like, or do anything you'd like. You're there with the brass cannons as well, and the brass cannons, they're up on this north side, and they're like, well, still no instruments, but we'll do our best. Start slapping their legs and going, nerd lead the nerd, nerd lead the nerd, nerd lead the nerd, nerd lead the nerd, and that chanting starts going. You may have a D10 bardic inspiration die, Gargoyle.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah. And now I would like you to roll initiative.
Nerds do.
And I will roll for a beholder. Oh, that's a good roll. I love to see it.
Has Gargoyle been able to put on his armor?
Yes, you can put your armor on. You can put your armor on for sure.
Goodness.
That's absolutely fine.
This contest is scheduled for one fall.
That's
Challenge you.
That's a natural one.
Rolling a 1 and weighing 112 pounds soaking wet. Maybe 300 with the armor on.
That's 3 for initiative.
Okay, Varixis
There's
rolled
Gargoyle.
And in this corner, with an initiative score
a
of
natural 20.
A natural 20.
Okay.
The head of the School of Conjuration, Varixis.
Varixis gets a bardic inspiration die from Eao. I'm kidding.
Bart.
I'm kidding. I'm
finishing the
kidding.
bits.
Let's see. I need to check my notes actually, because Varixis has a string from one.
Yes.
No, not
Intro is going to be.
5
Prediction.
string. Huh.
Yep, and you gave rules on how you can use those strings.
Neat.
You were the one who came up with the rules for the strings.
Yeah, I
Why
haven't written
did
them
you
down,
let
so I'll
him?
make them up now. Okay. So how this is gonna. Oh, sorry.
Sorry,
Go for it.
Dean. I was going to say if we really, instead of making them, I could just say for the cost of one string, you have one current and ultra important rule.
Okay.
Where you could consume a string to roll a d20, and you could force that d20 on anyone you can see for their next roll.
Why are you giving him this?
He earned this.
That
You're
will
gonna want to roll
that will
really high.
straight up kill Gargoyle. So let's do that.
You're gonna-
Okay.
You're going to want to roll really high on those checks you're going to make to assist my saving throws. Thank you very much.
Yes, so to explain how this is going to work, on Varixis' turn, Varixis will choose 3 random eye stalks to activate as per beholder rules. This is not a standard beholder, this is a modified beholder as per, I think it's Volo's Guide to Monsters guidance on modifying beholders. Don't worry though, the CR has not been reduced. So this is still as potent, it's just a different set of abilities. I will say what the ability is, and I will explain what it does if it's somewhere where it's not clear by the name. And then the people on the outside will have a chance to, in some way, offer either a boost to Gargoyle, or possibly a debuff to Varixis, or in some way alter the situation to try and give Gargoyle a boost. They'll have to then make a check, and based on how they do, they could either help or hinder Gargoyle. So it's difficult. Not everyone has to. You know, you can abstain, but if no one does it, there is still a negative to Gargoyle. Okay, and as it is Varixis first, let's roll some d8s to work out what eye razor uses, because as per Raw, I do not choose.
Yeah, it's eye-raising action.
Oh, it sure is.
Terrible optics here.
Wait, it's not d8s, it's d10s. Well, that's disappointing. Let me roll some d10s. Let me find some d10s. The d8's ready. Okay. All right. Oh, those are some high rolls. That's not good for you. Okay.
Nick one-shots the fights.
Well, we'll start with the big one, shall we? Oh, wait, I had that the wrong way around. It's not a 9, it's a 6. That's okay. Yeah. Okay, first up, Varixis is going to use a slowing ray. How are we helping, party?
Grounded would like to just, as a sort of opening gambit, just call out to Varixis. Hey, Rixie, get my package.
Okay, let's count that as performance. I think that sounds performy.
Oh, good. Because you'll never guess what I chose as my floating proficiency.
Water vehicle.
This means I'm rolling at a +4 instead of 0.
Nice.
That is a 12.
12 is a failure, so chalk up 1 failure. Anyone else?
I would like to use my inspiration.
Okay.
That is a 10.
That's a failure. Okay, so 1 failure. Woohoo!
Eao would like to throw a card from the deck of illusions into the arena.
Okay, I like that. All right. Well, roll me a random.
It's not a roll, it's a draw, and I have drawn the Queen of Hearts.
Okay, let me look that up.
That is an incubus or succubus. In this case, it'll be an incubus.
Okay. As
per usual, the Vrixis must make a investigation check on his turn, DC 15 intelligence investigation, to determine if it's real or not.
Okay, well, it is his turn right now, so let's.
Or, I believe that is a. I'm not sure if it's an action or a bonus action to make this.
Oh, it is an action. Okay. So what he's going to do is I'm going to take away 1 ray.
Or he knows it's fake if he interacts with it in any way.
Okay, so I'll aim 1 ray at it. Yeah, I'll aim 1 ray at it. I think that sounds good. And I know which one he'd use out of the ones he's rolled.
Unfortunately, Gargoyle, being asexual, also is confused by the incubus.
Crown is completely fund.
So it's not going to be this ray, though, but that's great, and that will apply to the next ray. Hannah, so far we have 1 failure, no successes. That's not good for Gargoyle.
Not good for Gargoyle, but one of the Ice Talks is not at least firing at Gargoyle for a moment, so that's not the worst in the world.
That's true.
Yeah, but slow is a terrible effect to have.
Yeah.
Like that is a snowball effect. Sorry.
Yeah. Although a Beholder is much harder to read than any other martial combatant, I can probably try and work out what Varixis is up to and shout some last-minute advice towards Gargoyle.
I like that. Roll me insight.
That's what I was hoping you were going to say.
I like that. Well, I mean, if you want to tell me what check you want to do for this, because I'm not going to
in
interpret
terms of what
everything
I'm aiming
perfectly. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
also for the other players, you know, if you have something in mind, let me know.
17.
17, that's a success. So 1 success, 1 failure. The I-Raise DC increases by 1, but Gargle, you have +2 on your saving throw. So that's nice. Make me...
You also have a bardic inspiration if you need it.
Yes, you do, and it is a D10. Make me a dexterity saving throw, please, against the slowing ray.
Okay. That is... Okay, 13 plus 2 is 15, plus 2 is 17.
That's exactly what you need. First ray passed. Whoo! Second ray is the telekinetic ray, and that is going to push the incubus off the cliff. Essentially, that's what he's doing. But obviously, the ray goes straight through the incubus and vanishes the illusion.
It doesn't vanish the illusion. It's just, you know, it's an illusion.
It's just, yeah.
It becomes
Varixis
invisible.
knows the illusion. The final one, I'm afraid I have rolled double zeros on this. Number 10, the big one. So normally this would be the death ray. It's not. Varixis is about to fire the feeble mind ray, everyone. What are we doing?
I would like to roll acrobatics
Okay.
to just do basically hop onto the walls of the arena and just irritate Varixis enough that he throws his aim off. Sorry, it throws its aim off.
I like that. I'm going to increase the DC a little bit because Varixis has like 11 eyeballs. But yeah, I like that. Roll me acrobatics.
Okay. What am I throwing at acrobatics nowadays? Okay, plus 12. Okay, I can't risk this to the rogue dice. I'm going to use my orange dice. It's the luckier one. And that is a 26. I can add.
You're fine. The DC was 21 for that one. That's a pass. 1 success. That's already great. Hannah and Eao, are you doing anything to prevent or
You first, Cyrus.
debuff the feeble
I'm
mind
still
ray?
thinking
Okay, I'll
if
take
there's anything I can do.
I've got
Sorry.
the non-standard action at least for this one. So,
Okay.
I guess it's the more standard action, I guess, because this is more of a combat ability. I'm going to bless. Seeing that I've got
Bless is
some
great.
spell slots left. Yeah. So, first of all, I'm going to bless myself in case Varix decides to start throwing hands at the crowd, and I'm probably the biggest target there.
Yeah.
Second, obviously, Gargle. Third, can I buff Gargle twice?
No. You could though buff another like someone to the left of you, say Eao, who is about to potentially do a check and might need a
Potentially,
D4.
yeah. I mean, that would be clever as well, yes. But, you know, it's saving throw, not attack roll. Saving throw on attack roll, not a skill check. So,
Right, yeah.
unless you want to make it a skill check.
I'll allow it
us.
for skill checks as well. I'll
Cool.
allow it. I'll allow that sounds reasonable to me for Bless in this case.
Yeah, so me,
No,
and
the
of course,
Gargoyle needs all the help he can get.
have
mean-
yourself a blessing.
You're an intelligence caster, and Feeble Mind sets your intelligence to 1. So yes, you do need all the help on this ray that you can get.
The holders don't usually come with feeble mind.
Normally they come with disintegration and death.
It is raw that you can replace the death ray with Feeble Mind. I have left the
Like one of those
disintegration
options
ray
you
in
get.
though.
It's like one of those options you get on like 40k where it's like you can replace these options,
Yeah,
these weapons
exactly.
with this, but why would you want to?
Okay, Eao, anything?
Okay, I think I got one. Okay, so Eao has an ability that lets her combine her deception and sleight of hand modifiers together for a roll.
Yeah.
I think what Eao wants to do, and she wants to make a show of this as a way to kind of put paranoia into Varixis' mind. She's going to take the ring of invisibility she has, flip it like a coin, put it on her finger, and vanish.
I
Ring
like
of
that.
greater invisibility. I'm doing this to try to kind of unsettle Varixis, because you can't see Eao anymore.
Sure. So you're trying to... The only reason this makes me laugh personally is you're trying to avoid a giant eyeball by putting on the one ring, which historically has been the opposite of what happens when you put that on. But yeah, yeah, absolutely. Roll it. I think that's a great idea. Because Verix's other eyes will be moving around, scanning everywhere to make sure people aren't cheating.
I like how you're trying to justify it, but in reality, even you're afraid when you don't know where Eao Dunwich is.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay, give me a moment. That is... So that is a plus 12 roll because of that ability.
Nice.
So that is a 17 plus 12.
Okay, that's a success.
29.
Gargoyle, you have 2 successes on your save against feeble-minded. Don't fuck it up. So,
Also, AO is invisible.
with 2 successes, you have +2 and advantage on the saving throw.
D4 if you need it.
And a D4 if you need
Okay.
it. And a D10 if you need it.
Okay, well... Oh, that's even... Alright, so... what saving throw is it?
Oh yeah, it's intelligence.
Oh! Okay, well, 7 plus 9, that's 16, plus 2 is 18, plus the 1d4 is...
You can say that
22.
1d4 instead if you want to use it for attack roll instead.
I want to be sure that I'm gonna avoid this. That's 22.
22. You pass. Just a note on Bless, actually, you keep getting that 1d4 for as long as you've got it.
cool.
It's not like Bardic, it's constant. It's great. Bless is amazing. But that is
There
why
we
it's a
go.
concentration spell, is because
Yeah.
you start needing to drop it. Absolutely amazing. So you take all these 3 rays and you dodge out the side of them, and in one case, you are too smart to be affected by one of them. And you've got the brass cannons cheering your name. You've got the Guild of Icons doing some weird shit out the corner of your eye. Now you think about it, like, what?
Ayo's gone to get popcorn.
But it's over to you now. All eyes on Gargoyle, literally in this case. What are you going to do?
When I left Scaventry, I was scared. I wasn't sure. Everyone at home doubted me so much, no matter what I did, so no matter what I did after, I doubted myself. The first few weeks away from home were hard. I was nervous, and the only reason I didn't fly back was because I had to prove myself. But I let my fear and doubt get the better of me. I stumbled on my journey. Stumbled into you. And instead of getting back up, I laid down. I took the quick and easy offer of protection so I wouldn't have to face the world, hoping I could learn the things I so desperately sought to know from you. You were a horrible teacher. Whenever you bothered to have an iota of time for me, you never worked with me, you worked against me. Degraded me. You promised you knew artificers. Promised I'd meet them eventually, so I waited. I was your hands, I was your house servant. I thought that if I waited it out long enough, I'd finally get the knowledge I wanted. But I just stagnated. You were never going to help me. You just wanted someone to take care of your menial tasks. The only reason you're a professor in Cantlore isn't because you want to help people, it's because you love hearing yourself talk. And yet I still stuck around because even if I wasn't progressing, I was safe. But I know the truth now. You need to take risks on a journey. Sitting in safety, isolated. It's just surviving. 4 years I survived under you. And in 14 days, I lived with the Guild of Icons. Even when I almost died, I felt more alive than I ever have with you. Under your apprenticeship, I cleaned your cave, kept track of your gazers, wrote your letters, and tidied your books before being dragged to Cantlore to build cages and hand cranks. With the Guild of Icons, I fought shadows. I took on an army of gnolls. I squared off against soldiers from the future. I outmaneuvered an opponent with 100 wands. I defeated a necromancer. I found artifacts. I battled and befriended dragons. I changed the future. I saved lives. I summoned a god. And now, I'm going to kill a beholder.
Damn.
Gargoyle uses lightning bolt.
Okay.
And grounded salutes.
It's a dexterity save, lightning bolt. All right. You're not very good at dexterity save. Go. I rolled a 7.
It's not quite a 19.
Don't roll damage for that. Please calculate what max damage is.
Okay, 8 multiplied by 6 is 48.
48 damage. Nice. And Varixis reels backwards and is like multiple hands just pointing at you. I say hands, eyes pointing at you.
How dare you come back to me with a spine? After all I've done to destroy it. Fine. I'll have to discard my experiment to start again.
All right. Anything else before we go back to his iris? Its iris?
Nope. Gargoyle's aired out everything he wanted to say.
That was good. That was damn good. I like that. All right, here we go. Ooh, I do keep rolling the spicy ones. I'm gonna re-roll that one because we've had that one already and it bores me. I gotta re-roll that one because we've already got that one and I have to re-roll them. Re-roll that as well. So I got that one too. Okay. All right, gang, the first ray up is an enervation ray. Enervation is the removal of life force from someone. This is going to be a huge amount of necrotic damage. What are we doing?
Okay. Grant is going to call to Gargoyle and say, "Oh, Gargoyle, just so you know, the letter I mentioned, it's about your home as well. It's good news."
Okay, roll me deception.
Please tell me this is deception, like, entirely, and the letter doesn't concern my home as well, outside of the deception.
Are you familiar with the end of the second act of Scott Pilgrim?
No.
Toronto.
Come on. Cock dice.
You have a rhyme. Yes! Oh, we're in for some fun.
Basically, there's a fight, and the main character's told that there was a text about his relationship with his girlfriend that was good news.
Ah, yes, my girlfriend. Escaping.
That's a 19, by the way.
A 19. Success. Gargoyle, you're filled with pleasant thoughts of home.
False hope.
Yeah.
Yes. Totally real hope.
Yeah, totally real hope. So,
It wouldn't inspire Gargoyle because he just sent a letter saying that he's going to be back, so it's going to be embarrassing if he dies.
yeah. Eao and Hannah. Innovations on the way. On the ray, technically speaking.
I'll let you go first because I have a plan, but if this is also what you're going to do is also going to succeed, I'll save it for the next ray.
Then I'm currently leading the Gargoyle hype squad. I have saddled over to the brass cannons.
Yes.
And I'm conducting them in either the equivalent of Mexican wave or just screaming the most vulgar stuff at Varixis at this juncture to put him off.
I mean, they are basically a group of football hooligans, so this is what they do best, yeah.
And they just need someone to coordinate them.
From doing it.
Change back, it's fine. But yeah, I'm conducting the the brass cannons, possibly the icons as well if they want to join in, but mainly the brass cannons in some correct jock jams and crowd chants directed predominantly at putting Rixus off.
Yeah. Something like Rixie, he's got 10 eyes and a huge mouth. He eats all the pies. Something like that. That's probably what the Guild of the Brass Cannons would be going with at this point.
The only complaint that he got in Caldor is that he stole 40 cakes and that was terrible.
So, what do you want to roll for that?
Performance, I think.
That sounds great. Yeah, roll me some performance.
While this roll is happening,
oh, that's it, because that's a crit. So 26.
26.
How well
Excellent.
is doubles integrating into the brass cannons, into their performance?
Oh, yes. Second Dimbles is doing pretty well. It's only lost 3 days. So to Second Dimbles, it's basically they're still all friends, right?
I mean, yeah, but like now they have a 7, an 8, one of the two.
Yeah, I reckon Dimbles 2 is harmonizing with Dimbles 1.
He's just the tiniest bit more confused about his relationship with Steve than the original Dimbles is.
Yeah. But yeah, that's probably how that's going. So, Eao, we have 2 successes on the board. Are you doing anything?
I think with 2 successes, this will be fine.
All right. Gargoyle, with +2 an advantage, make me, against the Innovation Ray, a Constitution save.
All right.
Plus D4.
You still have Bless, because I forgot what I was actually going to do this turn, which was not use any eye rays, use the Central Eye Stalk, use the Anti-Magic Cone to get rid of fucking Bless. But there we go, I completely forgot.
12 plus 6 is 8
Put him off.
plus
Yeah.
D4 is 2, so that's 20.
Okay, that's another pass. The next ray, and this is where we get a little bit more spicy, is a puppet ray. Rixus' eye ray is going to cause Gargoyle to dance in place, shuffling and capering.
Okay, I have a thing for this.
Rules-wise, it's Otto's irresistible dance.
I have. Can I use the Wand of Binding, not on Rixus as a whole, but on that stock in particular, to make it stuck, so it can't lock on properly?
I like that, yeah. So the Wand of Binding, does the Wand of Binding have a check associated with it or something?
Yes. DC 17.
Okay, we'll do that then. Yeah, we'll do that.
It's a DC 17. Yeah, it's DC 17, and for I'm assuming it'll be hold person since I'm not going for the full Rixus here.
Yeah, I'll allow that. That makes sense because you're not going for the whole monster. I mean, you could if you wanted to.
Yeah, Wisdom saving throw DC 17.
Okay. That's a 10. Success. Okay. So you sort of
And at the end of its turn,
knock it off. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying. I get it to where like at a position where it's not quite looking at gargoyles and it just freezes in place.
Okay, that sounds good. I'm going to say you've disabled that ray.
At the end of this turn, you can make that wisdom saving throw again.
Yeah. I'm going to say you've disabled that ray for this turn. I will say if you use the Wand of Binding again, it will re-enable that ray.
Yeah.
But that works, I think. That works. Final ray then, Gargoyle. And I'm afraid it is a big one. The disintegration ray is coming. For those unfamiliar, you will take 10d8 force damage if you get hit by this. If it reduces you to 0 hit points, your body becomes a pile of fine ray dust, and that means most resurrection spells will not work on you. It's a big one. What's everyone doing?
Okay. Granted would like to just stealthily, not actually shoot for Rixus, but just fire a crossbow bolt across, just past him to throw him off.
All right,
Throw us off.
make me an attack roll.
Hey, let me just double check what I'm throwing out. Oh yeah, Pixel, you took the enchantment off my crossbow, didn't you?
Yeah. It
That's fine,
unfortunately,
then.
up until this point, wasn't being used for much, so I thought it was safe.
Yeah, that's fine. Still
I will
plus 8.
say, if you manage 3 successes, it's an automatic success on Gargoyle's save. So, you know.
Yeah. My dice light's 19 because that's a 27.
Okay, that's one success. Anna and Eao?
Eao in her greater invisibility state. I love that I can take actions and stay invisible.
Yes, you can.
Eao is... Can Eao move at all? Like, can I move over, like, say, here?
Yeah, absolutely.
So Eao is going to move over here and pull out these bagpipes that I have had ever since the music lock. Eao can't play bagpipes. She is going to blow into them as hard as she can.
You got these from the song lock, right? Let me look up the song lock.
I actually have what their name is here. Give me a moment.
I believe
I'm not using
last thing.
No, they are not.
The Mikhail bagpipes, right?
Yeah, those. I'm not tuned to them. I'm just using them as a extremely loud noise.
Okay, make me a DC 15 wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh, okay.
Every instrument of the bards has this added. A creature that attempts to play the instrument without being attuned to it must succeed on a DC 15 wisdom saving throw, or...
DC wisdom, you said?
Yeah, DC 15.
18.
18. Good. You don't take 2d4 psychic damage.
Would have been worth it either way. 2d4 is nothing.
Yeah, you'd be all right. How much hit points have you got?
After that short rest, you gave us 55.
Oh, that's all right then, yeah. Yeah, and I'm sure there's nothing after this that'll be a massive strain on your resources either.
It's
right.
fine.
Yeah, so give me, in this case, performance, I think.
What do you know? I'm very good at performance.
I should fucking hope so.
That is a 21.
21's a success. Good. 2 successes. Hannah, bring it home. Make it so Gargoyle doesn't even know to make a save against being killed.
Yeah. Between these two doing very, very hostile actions towards Brixis, let's try and do something to make Gargoyle actually be better up at it.
My music can't be that bad.
I'm going to shout some words of encouragement over towards Gargoyle.
Okay.
And just do some nice words of encouragement. Like, you've got this, but don't get disintegrated.
Okay.
The volcano wasn't your fault. Don't think about Ash.
You've got this, Ruffaloff.
Persuasion check, please.
Oh, that's not great. 16.
Deception check, actually.
16's exactly what you needed. So that's 3 successes. Gargoyle, you are so full of both inspiration and also there's been people making actual attacks. One a sonic attack from bagpipes and one an actual genuine attack with a weapon into the arena, though not directly at Varixis, and that's thrown Varixis off enough, and you're feeling inspired enough that you're able to shrug off literal death. Your turn.
The only people my music playing is hostile to is the brass cannons.
Okay.
But they can't prove it was me.
They each take 2d8 psychic damage.
I really hope this works.
Me too.
I'm going to close my eyes and use hypnotic pattern in a location that it's not going to affect the rest of the Guild of Icons or the brass cannons.
It'll be fine.
Okay. What do I have to do for hypnotic pattern?
It is a wisdom saving throw, and on a fail save, the creature becomes charmed, and while charmed by the spell, it's incapacitated and has a speed of 0.
Okay. That is 28.
Oh, yeah, that's gonna,
No, wait, I've done the
That is
maths
gonna
wrong.
hum, yeah.
26.
Yeah, no, that isn't gonna work. And let's see, it's concentration. There you go. But I think it only works the first time that it is seen. Yeah, then Gargoyle's going to drop it.
Okay. Anything else?
Oh, yeah. Fucking defensive field.
Yes. Get yourself some temporary hit points. That could be the difference between life and death. Yeah. Okay. Erixus is going to aim one of these D10s, which I've not rolled yet. It's the red one at grounded. The other two are going at Gargoyle. You've been antagonistic too much. I mean, Aao technically has been as well, but invisible.
Can't see Aao.
Nothing he can prove. Or nothing he can prove.
It also can't see
And
Aao,
one
I don't
against
think. Oh no, it
Bandit.
probably can.
I have to re-roll that because I've already rolled it. All
Can
right.
beholders see invisible people?
If they use their anti-magic, but then they can't use their res.
The anti-magic cone can get rid of it, but they can't. So we're going to resolve the one against grounded first because I think that's fun. Actually, it can turn. Yeah, all right. Actually, yeah, I didn't realize the anti-magic cone's not an action. It can just do that. It's going to project an anti-magic cone. And this is great because where you've positioned yourself kind of picks up both Gargoyle and Aao.
I'm just outside it. Oh,
No,
never
you're
mind.
not. It goes on for ages. It's 150-foot cone, so that thing is blasting off for quite some way. But that means Gargoyle's not going to get struck by any eye rays. So
Yeah.
Hannah and Grounded, good luck.
Oh, here we go.
No, you know what? I'll put one against a brass cannon. Got to reroll one anyway. Got to reroll that again because got duplicates and we can't do duplicates. Okay. We'll start with against. We'll start with against grounded because it's funny. So the way this works, you do not get the assistance of other people. You're going to make a save. For this, I need. What's the save on this? It is wisdom.
Question. Does Ground
Yeah.
still benefit from my aura protection?
Yes.
Remember to get a +6 for
Good.
saving throws.
Oh, hold on a
That's
sec.
good.
Oh, no, yeah, sorry. No, this one doesn't have a save. It just happens. Sorry. Yeah, you're hit by the puppet ray. So I'm giving Gargoyle a save because this is how the whole mechanic works. But for you, it just happens. So you are struck by Otto's irresistible dance and you start dancing. You have disadvantage on dex saving throws and attack rolls. And you can use an action to make a wisdom saving throw to regain control.
Okay. You do realize I'm just going to keep doing this for the entire stream now.
Yeah, that's fine. Against Hannah,
Over the years, we've picked up that you're quite method.
I'm going to need a wisdom saving throw as a sleep ray heads towards you.
Oh, I don't like that.
It's fine, you're not the brass cannon who's about to fucking die.
21.
21, you pass, you're still awake. Right, let me find out which of the... Hang on, how many brass cannons are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. So I'm going to roll a d8, and if I roll an 8...
Okay, so is there
I
7
hit
on the
none of
shirt?
them. There are 6 on the shirt. And
Okay.
additional dimbles. So I'll go by order. 7 is Dimbles 2, and then 8 is none of them get hit.
I have taken to calling Dimbles 2 doubles.
I like doubles. Doubles is a good name. For the Innovation Ray. Number 3. It's Dimbles 1.
Oh no.
Dimbles 1 is going to make a Constitution saving throw. Passes it.
I was about to say, what are Dimbles' stats?
Dimbles stats are pretty decent for Constitution. Most of them have got good Constitution because they're drunk all the time. So... Do you take half as much? You take half as much damage, but that's not going to be enough to kill a brass cannon. Yeah, 22 damage is not going to kill like what is equivalent of a 10th level bard. So, yeah, no, all good. Dimbles is not feeling great, feels very sick, and has life essence leaving him. But, you know, ultimately that's it. Aao, obviously you're visible again. And we go to Gargoyle, you're in an anti-magic field.
Right, we essentially traded off on 3 turns. So I'm going to use 3 charges and activate the Mantle Core.
In an anti-magic zone.
It's an artifact.
Very good point. Let me check the Beholder's anti-magic zone. They all have their own unique ones. As in the anti-magic field spell.
Artifacts work in anti-magic field.
I think I've previously said artifacts work in anti-magic fields, and so we'll stick with that. They don't, it turns out, but we'll stick with that.
Oh, okay. You had them work for us last time.
Yeah, but I had them work last time, so we'll continue that way. And yes. Oh, yeah.
Sorry. No, never mind. I'm waiting for Gargoyle to finish his turn.
Yep, Gargoyle, you go for it.
I don't know, I'll play through those rules.
No, I've ruled it that way once. I'll continue ruling it that way for now.
Okay. Well.
Boom, 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 boom.
And that's all Gargoyle can do because it takes an action.
Yeah. Varixis is very surprised at this change. Looks up at you with I think for the first time a little bit of fear crosses his face. And he's really only blubbering, just going, this is cheating, this is, and that's it. Yeah.
Given that, are the brass cannons on the other? You sound they're on the north side, right?
Yeah, they're on the north side.
Well, that is exactly 60 feet, which is the upper limit of the standard thrown item thing, the 2060. So, although I will say I'll probably take it at disadvantage, could I toss Dimbles a health potion?
Absolutely, yeah. Absolutely. If you miss, it's tumbling off into the void. Make a thrown attack, and we'll set the DC at 15.
15. Well, that passes, but I lose a D. It passes exactly because it's 12 plus 3 for my dex, but I also lost a nat 20 there.
Ooh. Well, it still goes over.
It's the max of the outer limit, so I have to do it at disadvantage.
Because they're not in, like, raw initiative, I'm just going to have Dimples take that potion now. What size potion was that?
That was I need to see what size potions I got. That is a potion of greater healing. So that is 44 plus 4.
Okay. 44. 14 hit points back, so that's about half the damage you took. That's not bad. Okay, lovely. Right. So Gargoyle, that's your turn done.
Yep.
Varixis is going to, this time, I think, shut down the eye ray. And is going to fire...
Do I turn invisible again in that case? Is this like anti-magic field that once you leave the thing goes back up?
Yeah, you're invisible again. And this time it's firing all 3 at Gargoyle. Because this is a serious threat, and he does not like this. Go on, give me some good ones. Give me some good ones. All right. Not that you haven't been giving me good ones before. Oh, it loves to roll the disintegration ray, doesn't it?
No, never mind.
Okay.
Sorry, I need to go back. I just realized something. Varixis shouldn't have been able to use that eye ray that he used against grounded.
Yeah, you can.
That one's currently bound, is it not?
It was. Good point. I'll bear that in mind in the future. Remind me in the future as well. Right.
Yeah, sorry, I wasn't thinking that at the time, but so grounded is not dancing.
First up, gang.
I mean, she is dancing, she's not being compelled to.
She's loving it. Yeah. First up, a fear ray is heading towards Gargoyle.
Joke's on you. Gargoyle's always afraid.
I was about to say, how's it going to change it? We do nothing. Nothing's going to happen.
He's got frightened immunity based on the fact he's always frightened.
That's my secret trait.
Okay, Ground is going to pull out a flute.
Okay.
She's going to play what basically sounds like a
music, and all the Oompa Loompas come out.
It sounds kind of like bird song, but it's actually Aaracokra. More specifically, it's the absolutely devastating insult she recently wrote on Rix's window in Bakwano.
Amazing. Okay. I'm going to increase the DC because that's the most convoluted thing I've ever heard for an artificer, not a beholder to get mid-combat.
I like
go
how
for it.
Rixus
Yeah,
doesn't
I mean,
even know
parts-
Yeah, Sorry, go on.
No, you can.
Virixus doesn't even know Aaracokra, but it's just going to identify it as that symbol that you drew in shit on its window.
Yeah, I'm running on the idea that one is probably looked up the symbol after seeing it and was, thoroughly shown, and two will have to think about it, thus distracting it. But yeah, performance. Okay, that's pretty good. 21.
21's a success. All right, Hannah and Eao.
I need to look something up real quick.
Okay, while you're looking that up, Hannah, any ideas?
I'm going to ask Xephos for a favour.
Right. All right, oh girl, what do you want?
One of my best friends is currently fighting a beholder to the death and is about to get zapped by something that makes him very, very scared.
Oh, superb! I'm jealous.
We don't like things being scared, as far as I can tell.
No, but it sounds like a bloody rotter of a combat.
Do you mind just giving him the assistance of being frightened immune for a bit?
Well, I'll do my best. Xephos is going to try. I'm going to have you make a check, though.
Of course.
I'm going to say this is... I'm going to have you make Arcana on this one.
I'm not very good at that.
No.
I didn't roll that well either.
I was about to... Never mind.
What? What
I was about to say, but could I assist in this somehow?
You're a bit far away, I believe, for me having
Damn.
a quiet work with my fancy sword.
Yeah.
In my head.
What did
I
you roll?
suppose that's fair.
How can we be sure if Eao is far away right now?
One success, one failure. Eao, what are you thinking?
Eao is going to join in with the chants of the brass cannons to make it louder
Okay.
as a way to try to help bolster the confidence of one gargoyle.
Okay. So I'm assuming performance.
Yeah. I'll take any roll I get a +9 on. 19.
19. Okay, 2 successes, 1 failure. Gargoyle, I need a wisdom saving throw from you. And because of your 2 successes, you have advantage. And +2, the ice ray DC has increased by 1.
Oh, God.
I mean,
Okay.
advantage is advantage.
Yeah, that advantage was much needed. The first one was a fucking 5. Alright, so +2 is... And I still have the blessing?
Yes.
Less
It's not
for
dispel
a
magic,
minute, I
and
believe.
the eye ray is off. So yeah, you do still have it.
Okay, so that is
You also still have Bardic Inspiration if you need it, I believe.
12
not sure.
plus 1 is 13 plus 4 is 17, and then to just make sure, let's use a flash of genius and bring that to 22.
22 is a success. Very nice. Next eye ray. That's the easy one
But as
done.
far as Rixus knows, it worked perfectly.
Yeah. This one is the telekinetic ray.
And I just try to counter that with my own telekinesis.
No, that's not how it works.
It can choose a target after it's rolled the ray. Okay. Neat. Neat.
That's vile.
Anna, can you make me a strength saving throw, please?
I wouldn't like to, no. 11. Doing bloody well.
Anna, you begin falling.
That's concerning, seeing I was got solid ground beforehand. Oh, I've been pushed back.
Can I try and catch her?
No, Brendan, you can't make an attack of opportunity. It was forced movement.
No, that sucks.
Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, no, I can move it up to 30 feet in any direction. Grounded, you may make me a dexterity save to try and catch Anna.
Okay.
I would actually like to assist. Ao's going to try to throw her grappling hook to catch Anna.
Okay. Yep, you can assist. So grounded, advantage.
Alrighty.
Verixis about to get a triple kill.
Drag the entire guild of icons off a cliff.
You notice how no one's officially watching this combat. Barix is very much could just have taken you to a remote area and tried to kill you.
Luckily, as a rogue, I am very good at this in theory. I've got advantage. Wow.
So what am I rolling here, sorry?
That is a 17.
17 is just enough. So you drop down and you grab Hannah. Now, luckily, Hannah's quite light. Hannah's a dex paladin, so, I mean... and you're quite strong, so it doesn't, it's not too bad. So you've probably got like one finger. And you grab Hannah with that finger, and that's all you need. However, you are not going to be able to act on the next two irays. Neither of you.
This is the second time that Anna has almost fallen to her death.
It is, isn't it?
It happens with starting regularity in this group.
Yeah.
It's karma, I think.
We go to the final ray. You'll be able to pull her up at the end of Gargoyle's turn, and you'll be back there. It's just that for this ray, you cannot act. So, Eao, it's all down to you. Disintegration ray.
I suppose I could attempt to no-sell the ray. I do have a mirror on me.
Interesting.
Can I attempt to throw the mirror in the path of the ray?
I mean, Gargoyle's in between you and the ray. Where you currently are, that's going to be a real difficult throw. You can try, but it'll be a really difficult throw.
I mean, Ao can move.
Like, yeah, because Gargoyle's a 15-foot by 15-foot mech right now. But yeah, if you can move to a better place, absolutely.
Yeah, I can. I can probably move around here.
Grounded wisdom saving throw. You're holding a colleague over a large drop, and you just need to stop that instinct kicking in. I'm kidding. You don't actually have to. Yeah, that's a good line. Give me a throw. It's probably 5, 10, 15, 20. It's probably a disadvantage on a throw, though.
Okay.
But I will say, if you succeed, I tell you what, if you succeed, I will set the DC to succeed to redirect it as 15. If you get 25 or more, which I understand is very high and may not even be possible, but if you get 25 or more, it'll strike Verixis instead.
Can I say this is an improvised weapon?
Yes, it's an improvised weapon, absolute.
I have proficiency with those.
You do.
And is this an attack? Would you call this an attack roll against Verixis?
Yes. Yeah.
So since I cannot be seen by Verixis, that would give me advantage, canceling out the disadvantage.
Yes.
I have to rules lawyer this as much as I can.
Absolute. No. I want you to put every advantage you can have in there. And don't forget you've got inspiration, I think, still.
I do have inspiration, although I'm scared to use it because this is a 12, which plus numbers will succeed.
Also, are you blessed currently?
I'm blessed? No. I am?
Hashtag blessed.
Then in that case, I very much want to take the inspiration because that could... Okay, so I rolled a 15. That is plus my proficiency, so that's 19 plus my dex, 22. Let's see if this less gets me. I need a 3. I got a 4. That's a 26.
All right, let's have you roll these dice. So the disintegration rate is 10d8 damage.
41.
41. All right. Pharixis is now bloodied.
Woo!
Sorry, it comes back and hits him again.
Confused.
Gargoyle, over to you.
Okay, let's see. Which one of these would be better? Well, I mean, with this one, I can make 2 attacks. Not 2 attacks with it, but 2 attacks in general. All right, let's try to use the shock gauntlet for 1 charge. So melee weapon. Do I use the modifiers for my thunder gauntlets?
Yes, I believe so. Let me look up the old rule for it again, just to double check. But it would be, it would be designed that way. Mantle core. There we go. Yeah. So it's these are weapons for you that you're proficient in, same as your standard armor gauntlets.
Also, I do warn you, I don't have a mirror. I can't do that nonsense again. I just threw my only mirror.
All right, can I use Flash of Genius on an attack? I think I can. No.
You do
Flash
have
of
bardic
Genius.
inspiration and bless.
Please under another creature you can see with a ability check saving throw. Oh yeah, bless. Okay, so that is 15 plus 1, 16, and then I'll use the bardic inspiration. That's 1d10. That's 8, so 16 plus 8 is 24.
That'll hit.
All right, so that is 3d12 lightning damage, which is 22. And could you make a Constitution saving throw against DC 19?
Okay. Not a great con save on beholders, but let's see. 9.
Yeah, Vrixis is going to be stunned until the start of my next turn.
Monk nonsense. Okay.
Monk nonsense.
Very nice. All right. Gargoyle. Not gargoyle. Grounded, you're able to pull Hannah back up. Hannah, you're back up on the ledge.
What do I miss? Bless.
Let me see. Well, I don't think there's anything you can do about stunned. So it's your go again, Gargoyle.
All right, well, am I going to stun like a beholder?
I mean, you can try. I mean, they use charges, so, you know, it's not, you can't do it infinitely.
Yeah, but it's just 1 charge, so
yeah.
Every turn I'm just using 2 charges for it.
I rolled low last time. Let me just put it that way. Like, I'm going to pass it every
I
time.
didn't even use my second attack that turn.
No, you didn't.
Okay, if I do...
I mean, you could probably ask to go back to that turn to use the second turn, because it was kind of Nick immediately saying your next turn after that.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to make your second attack now, go for it.
Okay, sure, why waste it?
You also didn't use your bonus action.
I know, I don't have much in the way of bonus actions. That's 21 to hit with regular Thunder Gauntlets.
Okay, that hits.
All right, and for damage, Thunder Gauntlets, 1d8, that is 13.
13 damage. Very good. Very good. You get literally no response from Varixis. Varixis is sort of just blinking at you in very much a state of stun, and it is your go again.
Right. If I manage to get Varixis down to 0 with a melee, can I knock it unconscious instead of outright killing it?
Yes.
Because there is something that I would want to try first. All right, and the reason...
Thankfully, at 5e, you could declare non-lethal damage after the fact, so long as it's a valid damage source to do so with.
Yep.
All right. So no reason not to use Shock Gauntlet again.
Getting me in a proper wrestling hold here.
That's 28 to hit.
28 to hit, roll damage, and I will roll a con save.
All right.
Okay, that's 19 on the con save.
Right, that's 16, and you just beat the DC.
Okay, I'll add.
So it's
Okay,
16 lightning damage.
16 lightning, very good. Your second attack?
And then my second attack is 22 to hit.
That hits. Damn, you're rolling well.
Enhanced weapon is great. It gives me +2, so I've got +11 from my Thunder Gauntlets.
Plus D4 from Bless.
That's fantastic. Yeah, plus the D4
I
from
haven't
Bless,
needed
but
the D4 yet.
you have here, absolutely.
You could just keep using it over
It
and
also
over.
gives me +2 damage to the +5 I've already got. So that is 1d8 plus 7, which is 9.
Damage. Very good. So, yeah, chipping it away, chipping it away. Anything else?
Sure, I'm going to get Molly, who's been beside me, but everyone forgets about the homunculus, unfortunately. And let's do a Force Strike.
All right.
All right, so that's 10 to hit. That's not going to hit at all.
No, that's not
It
going
was
to
a
hit.
natural one.
Okay, it's Beholder time. Right. Let's see
I don't
what
like how you're
raise.
saying Beholder time.
It's Beholder time. Behold. Okay.
That time.
Right. Grixis is going to use a string from Inaltrare. Okay. All right. Gargoyle, you're going to roll a 7 for your save. For the Innovation Ray. What's everyone
Question
doing
for
to
that.
help?
Is that the base roll or the roll plus any modifiers?
That'll be the base roll. Be the base roll, so you can still have
Question for
modifiers.
that, does using a string take an action?
I don't know the rules for that. I'm going to say no.
Aww.
Okay, Grounded is going to try and use disguise self. Disguise herself as a gargoyle and try and draw the and try and confuse Phyrexius and possibly make him shoot at her instead.
You might want to confuse Phyrexius. You might not want to get shot at instead. I have measures for this.
Okay. Grounded. Roll me a deception check.
Yeah. This is probably going to be a raw D20. Yes, it is. Come on, Rogue Dice, I'm trusting you this time. Okay, that's a 9.
A 9. Okay. You are getting targeted by the Innovation Ray, Grounded, and you rolled a 7 on your Constitution save. What's your Constitution save modifier?
It's 0. Although I would like to point out that technically as a Phantom I get advantage on Constitution saves, but I suppose that doesn't matter because it's just, yeah.
It's a 7. Importance.
Yeah.
You also forced me to get +6, but I imagine that's not going to help too much.
How much HP do you have by any chance?
Ironically enough, I'm at full health at 54.
Oh, that's good then.
Yeah, that's still in the kill zone.
It's in the downed zone. It's not in the killed zone, actually. Innovation Ray is not the bad one, remember. The bad one is much, much lower down on the list.
Yeah.
You take 36 points of necrotic damage.
Yep. As she's shot, Grounded just flips off Phyrexius.
But yeah,
But
you're
hey,
still up.
on the bright side, Gargoyle, you don't have to worry about that 7 portent.
Yeah.
Is there anything extra for the Enervation Ray, or does it just do the damage?
Just as damage. It's just a standard damaging ray. Right. Next up, we have the Puppet Ray. And this
What
one
does Puppet Ray do?
The Puppet Ray makes you dance.
No, that one's not up next.
That's the Bugs band.
It is banned, isn't it? Fuck that ray then, in particular.
You can make a new ray if you want.
No. It's fine. Number 9 is the disintegration ray again, because this D10 has one number it chooses apparently, and that is 9.
Wait, can we go back to the puppet ray, please?
Yeah, disintegration ray. What are we doing to stop this? Because this one is scary. This one is about 50% more damage than the innovation ray.
I have a terrible idea.
Oh no. Do it.
I'm going to, seeing as we've clearly got to the point where the plucky underdog is about to win the College of Transmutation World Championship belts. And we're at the end of this pay-per-view. Conjuration, my bad. Yes, the World Conjuration Wrestling Championship belts. I'm going to ruin it like every other WCW pay-per-view in the 90s and arrange a run-in.
Is that WCW World Cantlaw Wrestling? I love it. Okay.
I'm going to arrange a run-in, and I have a horn for this.
I want you all to know that I can take one of these.
That's fine.
Also,
you're going to have
technically,
I'm
sorry.
You want to you finish, Iris?
No, mine's a dumb joke. Go ahead.
Okay. So yeah, I'm using the horn you gave me, Nick.
The horn. The Horn of Valhalla!
An iron horn of Valhalla.
Technically, it's not a belt, it's a cummerbund. Bet there is a difference.
Okay. First of all, Hannah.
Hi.
You blow the horn. Can you roll me 5d4, please?
And add 4, yes.
Add 5. 5d4 plus 5.
That's 5. My bad. Cool. So, I'm going to tell you the exact number of this. As a horde of Vikings dressed in black t-shirts with New Gargoyle Order on their front, charge off the back. 17 of the damn things.
17 berserkers.
Some of them just fall off the platform, and
some of them fall to their death immediately.
It was in the NWO in the end of the 90s that they would have done, yes.
Some of them immediately fall to their deaths, but many of them are not, and they're here and they're diving on.
Expected of WWE's health and safety standards.
Question: do the ones that fall to their deaths just have a little ghost appear them and they go?
Yeah, how many proficiency ghosts drowned again?
Oh, I'd like to, as a reaction, I'd like to hold out my hand and claim one of their souls, please.
Their death is not going to be anywhere near you. Their death is going to be like 500 feet below you. Like, they're not dying of shock on the way down.
They are also summoned and already dead, and when they die, they just go back to Valhalla. It's fine.
Yeah, their souls are destined back for Valhalla, unfortunately.
You can take one, and then it'll only summon 16.
Okay, amazing. And just to double check, you are proficient with all martial weapons, right?
I'm a paladin, therefore, yes, I am trained in all martial weapons.
Because you know what happens if you're not.
This one. Yes, I have 17. I have 17 of them trying to hit me instead.
Yes, we'll try to hit everyone. So yes.
It's something that Nick absolutely barred me from mentioning to the other players when I tried to bring it up.
Yeah,
I know what this item is.
I was so hoping, but yeah, you have some number of topless, hairy berserkers, 50% or 40% male, 40% female, 20% non-binary. They're all topless though. And they are standing there. They've got battle axes. They're going, yes, 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 yes. And they dive onto the center, like climbing over Varixis, landing on Varixis, diving into the middle. Absolute nonsense. The disintegration ray, they're just bundling. Boomf, 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 boomf. The disintegration ray fires, and they I'm going to say 7 of them get struck by this raise. It starts to sort of go through them and disintegrate. So we'll remove 7.
That still leaves 10 of them.
But the others are still there. But you've survived you survived the disintegration ray through the most ridiculous possible manner. Gargoyle, it's your turn. Oh yeah,
can I just bring up a ridiculous bit of trivia? So early lasers were actually measured in Gillette, which was literally the amount of razor blades early lasers could penetrate. So I'd actually like to propose that the disintegration rays be measured in berserkers.
Yes, so that was a 7 berserker ray. Pretty spicy, because normally raw they only hit 1. Gargoyle, over to you.
We can't advertise for Gillette, all right? They already got enough advertising for the Gillette. What was it? Pro?
Gelatinous cube.
The Game Awards that one time.
Gelatinous cube. It's just a 20 foot by 20 foot blob of razor blade.
Ooh.
Just a 10 by 10 cube of just spike.
It's been working, so let's shock gauntlet.
I'm learning quickly that I needed to increase the number of charges in that gauntlet. But oh well, I made the same mistake wizards did when they invented the monk.
Oh well.
God, tag out.
I mean, I don't think you have to worry. That was a natural one.
Natural one, what? Yeah, that is going to miss. You get a second attack at least, but you obviously can't use the shock gauntlet again.
Yeah. Oh, that was a natural too.
Oof, that's unfortunate. I can't complain with the shock gauntlet working well against a single target. That's what it was designed for. The other gauntlet is for when you're against hordes. Yeah, so unfortunately, no. Any bonus actions or anything like that before we go back to Varixis?
Yeah, sure. Molly can try to throw one in there.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, geez, that's 27.
27, that hits. Roll the damage, yeah.
It's ridiculously small damage. It's a 6.
That's fine. It's still damage. You know, it's still damage. You're getting close, honestly. You're getting close.
Molly's just showing me up on this one turn in particular.
All right, Varixis is going to use the raise again. And let's see what we get. That's, okay. I've got to reroll that one. Oh, we've not seen this one yet. That's good. Okay. First up, telekinetic ray aiming at a berserker. Yeet. Woo! Gone. Second up, we have a number. Wait, is that a 9? It is disintegration ray time. I'm going to say that just goes in a line and takes out another 7 berserkers.
So glad I summoned all these.
There's only 2 left.
There's technically 3 over here next to you. They just haven't jumped over yet.
No.
Boom.
I thought they were here getting me drinks, but fine. Yeah, they can go fine. Yeah, sure.
And the last one is going to aim at Gargoyle. We have seen this one before. We have seen this one before. What was I thinking? It is the feeble mind ray again. What we doing, everyone?
I got something for this.
Okay.
Eao's going to pull out the deck of illusions. The card that she drew is in fact the Joker card, which there's 2 of in the deck.
Okay.
The Joker card. It makes another one of me, which I throw to the opposite side of the arena from where I am, and I uninvisible.
Okay. Boom. Eao Dunwich is there.
And over there.
Toady, Dimbles, really Pisshead, Bucket, and Steve, and Trembles, who I always forget. Toady, Trembles, Pisshead, Bucket, Steve, Dimbles. They go what? As Eao suddenly appears. Sure, I'm going to count that as a success. I like that. Hannah, Gargoyle.
Grounded.
Hannah, grounded. The other G.
Okay, I've got something. I activate my robe of scintillating colour. Actually, no. Can I pull out a very bright flare and throw it at Vrixus just to see if I can blind him a bit?
Sure, make me an attack roll. Thrown weapon, so strength modifier and disadvantage because of the distance.
Okay. Can I steady aim to offset the disadvantage?
If you're not
Sure.
moving, you can.
Yeah, I see no reason why not.
Okay. Let's see. Wait, what's my strength modifier again?
Huge.
Yeah. Oh, okay, so my strength's 19, so that's plus...
Strength should be way higher than that.
Oh yeah, what is it, 29 or something?
It's not 29, but it's certainly more than 19. Fontaine's Brace, your strength score is... Oh no, yeah, it's 29. Good lord, what was I thinking?
What were you thinking, Nick? Okay, so what's half of 19? Half of 19 is 18. Wait, no, half of 19 is 8.
29, that's plus 9.
Yeah, that was it. Okay, I don't get to add my proficiency because it's an improvised weapon. I'm devastated, really.
It's an ability that's only really useful early level if you don't have a weapon, but when I am allowed to use it...
I was gonna say, it just worked for you, didn't it?
What are you throwing at Vrixus right now?
A flare.
May I suggest a table?
Well, I've actually been itching to try and throw this flare at Vrixus since I didn't have to use the flare on the shadows earlier.
Yeah, she
you
set the
calling this
flare
flare
up
Rick?
underneath the arena beforehand.
I didn't get that reference. Right, plus 9, that is a 20... I've completely lost the
That's
ability to do
enough. That's
mathematics.
enough. I can tell you that. That's enough.
22.
Yep. Okay. Flare goes in. I'm going to count that as a success. Hannah, over to you. One more, and you can make this an automatic success for Gargoyle.
I'm going to taunt Vrixus, and I'm going to say, "What's the matter, Vrixus? Can't deal with a few barbarians."
Okay, I like that. Intimidation? Are you thinking?
Yeah.
Or yeah,
I'm thinking
intimidation.
intimidation here.
Let's go with that. That sounds great.
How does Vrixus like 27?
That's 3 successes from all 3 of you. Automatic success for Gargoyle, and it is your turn, Gargoyle. It's crowded on there with all those berserkers, but they're drunk. They'll be out of the way soon enough, I'm sure.
I mean, I believe most of them are dead by this point.
There's a few left, but yeah.
And they went out cheering as it happened because this is a great fight for them.
All right, let's see. Yeah, now I would need to do melee if I want to knock it unconscious. So shock omelet.
Okay.
All right. That's 26 to hit.
26 hits, rolls damage.
It rolls the damage.
It rolls the damage or it gets the hose again.
Oh wow. That's
Is that what Vrixus calls its ice dogs?
How much?
okay. That is 7.
Oh. I thought that was a
but you
good... Oh, not a bad
You roll
one.
me a Constitution saving throw, though.
Yeah, let's see. Ooh, that is a... Hang on. Where's con? It's not proficient. 20... Flat 20.
Okay. It avoids being stunned. It's more balanced than you thought it was.
Yeah? Against specifically 18 con beholders, yeah.
All right, and then Thunder Gauntlets. That's 21 to hit.
Boom! Okay, 21 hits. Yeah, roll damage.
Well, I
yeah,
think Stunning Strike isn't balanced, Nick.
It is on
Oh,
monks.
this is better. That's
Less
12.
so on artificers. 12 damage, that's pretty good. I will tell you this. This is an almost dead beholder. You are almost there.
Find the turnbuckle.
Yeah, okay, we go to bonus action for your little friend.
Yeah, sure, why not?
For Molly. I forgot for a second the name.
29 to hit Molly. What the heck?
What is Molly doing? It's only rolling above 18, apparently.
Missed that first one. It's just like, yeah, I need to make up for it.
You hear that old woman from Shrek. The chair! Hit him with the chair!
It's very funny to me that Molly might take out the beholder.
Oh, and full damage, which is 8.
That's enough! You needed 7!
God, I'm imagining this like a scene of the Knight's Tower all standing over him now. He's going to be young like, you've been weighed, you've been measured.
Yes. So your little taser buddy just goes, and it's actually a force strike, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a ranged thunder attack.
Ranged thunder. So it's like shockwave coming out of them, and Varixis reels to the side and just eye closes, unconscious, and starts to fall.
Okay, I try to grab.
Okay, so for that, I'm going to need a strength check, please.
Okay.
I work out the weight of a beholder.
You do have guidance.
I do have.
Can I run in and try to assist?
Not this fast from that distance.
Okay.
This is going to be like a last-minute lunge for it.
Oh no! Wait, actually, I don't try to grab. I use levitate.
Yeah. That's
better
fine.
than making a check.
Wait, no, you're out of actions. No, you're going to have to make that check.
Oh. But that's a 7 plus 0 plus.
Did I not give you
4.
a bonus to strength in Mantle Core form?
You gave me athletics.
That's rude of me.
You could argue that this would be an athletics check.
Yeah, it's basically a grapple.
That was really rude of me. Well, Varixis starts to fall.
11.
Varixis starts to fall.
Okay, well, what's the range on levitate? I can probably.
Varixis is now 500 feet below you.
Can I cast Featherfall on Varixis?
Oh, now that you can do. That is a reaction. Absolutely, that you'd be fast enough to do that. For sure. That's from the Fontaine's brace, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, within 60 feet, absolutely. You can reaction cast Featherfall.
Unfortunately, this is a place where there are no gods, and Fontaine's magic does not work.
No, this is fine. So you cast Featherfall, and that slows the fall of Varixis. Not the transmute. You got me saying it now. The conjurer of Cantlore University.
I can't believe Varixis invented control weather.
the third transmutex. No, we're not having that. Right. 60 feet. That's how far down Varixis now falls before the next turn. Gargoyle is still falling.
Levitate, please. Range 60 feet. Okay, thank God. I'm casting levitate. I'm not making any checks.
Oomph. Okay, yeah, sure. So you lift up Varixis the Boulder back up to here, and presumably just like drag him back onto the platform.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we teleport back?
No. So, Varixis is unconscious at Gargoyle's feet. There are a number of berserkers milling around who don't really know what to do. The brass cannons are... They're over the moon. They're going, nerd, lead the nerd. Nerd, lead the nerd. Nerd, lead the nerd. The coolest bird there is. And then they see Gran and they go, oh, sorry.
Nah, you're right.
Right, presumably we're all flying to the edge so that we're not standing in the middle of a death void.
Yes, so you can all return to the actual edge of Cantlore, back to essentially where the bards normally hang out. You know, this is their Sky Theatre. This is where they do their performances. And Trembles comes up to you all and goes, look, we're gonna sort a few things out. maybe we'll see you one more time before. Well, kind of feels like this is all coming ahead, doesn't it? We've got a few things to sort out.
We are going to be here at the school another day at the absolute most, but things are kind of hot. Kind of hot around here. If you want to get out of the school, we have a ship down in the town that we are taking out of here. If y'all want to come along, there's room for you on that ship.
Alana steps around a corner. You have no idea how hot it's getting.
No.
But yeah, Eao is very much extending an invitation to leave Cantlord to the brass cannons.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That means a lot. We've got something to sort out, but maybe we'll take you up on that.
Like I said, we'll be leaving sometime tomorrow at the latest. So if you want to come along, you got to sort it out quickly.
All right, we're on it.
Be safe. Don't get caught. And Dimbles, take care of yourself.
2 Dimbles is turn around and like, will do. Wait. Oh, because of the... One of them punches you on the shoulder. It fucking hurts.
Be sure to tell the barkeep y'all are okay. He was worried as heck for y'all.
Oh yeah, foul leg Robert. We better check on him. They head off towards the tavern. Yeah, what are you all planning to do with an unconscious beholder?
Before anything else happens, Grounded immediately turns to Gargoyle and says, we have a problem, Gargoyle. You know I said it was good news in that letter?
Yeah, good news about Wark and Scaventry.
I lied. I'm sorry.
So then...
And she opens the letter and shows it to Gargoyle. And... I don't know, do you want me to just read the letter out, Nick, or...
Whatever you want to do.
Okay, so the letter is from Grounded to one of her siblings. And I'm just scrolling up to see it. So the letter reads, Hey Thunderstone, it's Sandy. Ma and Pa didn't want me writing to you about this because they didn't want to worry you. I'm not sure it'll reach you, but I've got to try. There's been a lot of change around these parts since you left. Not Wark, though. Wark's the same old. A little thinner, a little wobbier, but it's still the same home. It's Scaventry that's changed. Ever since they got their new leader. Is it even a new leader when it wasn't an old one? I don't know. It's weird. Either way, they're buying up weapons and armor and building things. Things I don't understand. Rock tossers and fire belchers. The tools you use for war. I preferred it when they only worried about what was for dinner next. Trade's dried up with them now, so we're looking further for materials to keep the old rock going. Hopefully you've had some luck with that too. If you find anything, we need weapons of our own. I'm worried Scaventry will turn those new toys of theirs on us any day now. Come home safe, sis. I'm scared. And there's just a little shape that looks like a rock with a line through the bottom quarter and 3 lines to indicate rolling.
The Elder would never.
From what it sounds like, I don't think whoever was in charge is in charge anymore.
Hopefully still alive. Okay, we need to take this in steps.
First things first, we need to be off of Cantlord soon.
No, first things first, we need to take care of this beholder. Hannah.
Yes, sir.
I'm pretty sure that you have an interest in magic items that are able to hide things.
I am, yes.
You wouldn't have anything that could hide from, say, scrying.
Do I have anything that could hide against? One moment. Gunk. There you go.
Okay, and Gargoyle presumably is handed an amulet of proof against detection and location.
At the moment you are, yeah.
Okay.
I would like them back at some point. Look at both of you, the other 2 players who are borrowing my identity protection items at the moment.
I'll
I
need
think
to
I've
make you a
returned the
new
ring,
one.
haven't I?
Okay, I've got it back. In back.
I'll need to make you a new one from scratch. Hopefully we have time.
Gargoyle is going to pull out from his inventory an iron flask with the name Sailor on it and open it.
What madness are you up to?
Okay. Out of the iron
I think
flask,
I know where this is going.
a cloud of smoke congeals into a beholder's shape, a smaller one, for a second, and then it flickers and collapses down and expands again into the image of a little girl.
Hey, sailor.
Hi,
Sailor, are you okay?
where am I?
How'd you get captured so quickly after we last saw you?
There was a nice lady. Said she'd take care of me.
Was she a drow? Very scary sometimes.
Yeah.
Sailor, you have perhaps the best memory of anyone I know, so I need you to remember, and it is vital.
And then I take her hand and then put the amulet into it and hold over it.
That you always wear this. It will keep you safe from this place.
Puts it on.
And begins attuning to it because of this.
Yeah.
And then Gargoyle is going to turn around and aim the now empty iron flask at Varixus.
Oh, that's rude.
Oh, that's clever. That's very clever.
You could have just asked for my old one.
Nah, this
What
is far more
work? Sailor's
dramatic.
beholder.
Wait, Gargoyle, before you do this, I need to do one thing. Granted pulls out a small piece of paper and writes. Nope, just writes the words. Actually, maybe I do have a potential as an assassin, and just slips it under one of Varix's tentacles.
The
Please get
only
that one out,
thing
Scratchy.
it's going to have to read for the rest of eternity is an insulting note from Grounded. Yeah.
That seems legit to me.
Yeah, it seems legit to me. Have inspiration.
Yeah. Oh, P.S. I'm a better alchemist by now.
Unfortunately, it's a wisdom saving throw. I'm not sure if those don't work out quite so well if you're unconscious.
I believe it's an auto fail if unconscious.
For wisdom?
Yep.
No, it's strength and dexterity only.
Oh.
The order fail. So I will make a wisdom saving throw.
I mean, it's not waking up for an hour, so we can just keep spamming it, to be fair.
That is true, actually.
If the target is native to a plane of existence other than the one you're on, and they are native to the fire plane, so they're not.
They are indeed. I've just rolled a 7, so.
Okay, Varixus goes into the iron flask.
Into the pot. Into the pot.
So do we deliver this to the postmaster as proof?
No. We plant this outside of the prison. Make it look like it was dropped. Beholder in the beholder flask.
Will they be fooled by that?
Why would they check?
Okay, we need to start getting people together. Gargoyle, you go do your clever thing that you're about to do.
Is anyone going down to the docks? Sailor's going to need a guide to the ship.
I will
Okay.
Then grounded me and you should go get your Petra and your kids, and we can all be out of here.
Speaking
Right.
of which, while you're having this conversation, Grounded,
A lava walks around the corner and says, "You don't know
Oh.
how hot it's about to get."
you hear a voice in your head, and it is Petra's. She says, "Hi, Grounded. Friend of yours is here. Says you said that it was okay if she had the harpies, but I thought I was looking after them." Just thought I'd ask what's going on there.
Can I send a message? Is this one of those?
Yeah,
I
you can
send a
respond.
message
This is sending. You can respond.
No, I have no ideas what's going on with that. Okay. Eao and I are heading right back now.
Well, I'll tell. And it cuts off.
What's going on?
Shit.
We need to go now.
Okay, everyone,
Grounded doesn't even wait for Eao to respond. She just runs off.
Eao starts following.
Do you need us as well?
You have your own.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, Gargoyle is going to try to be as fast as possible so that he's able to meet back up at Petra's house.
Okay. Gargoyle, we'll have you arriving, should we say around late? Because you're doing something.
Yeah.
I guess I'm not part of the fight though, if I'm that far away though.
Because
I'll be a different time zone effectively.
It depends if you're going with Grounded and Eao. It's your choice.
Okay, be clear, I am putting out the magic carpet and moving ACPs around.
Yeah, Gargoyle has just asked me to go make sure Taylor gets onto the boat along with the other kids that we're trying to smuggle out of Cantlore.
Yeah, and then Grounded asked you something.
Yeah.
It's your choice.
Sailor, are you going to be okay with these? I look at the brass cannons gentlemen for a few minutes. This sounds like trouble.
It will take care of it. Should be fine. How much can you drink? Just like water or milk, I assume.
Yeah.
Hey, let's go find Foul-Leg Robert.
Yeah, and then as Grounders unfurling the carpet flying, I'm just going to jump on the back of it.
Hey, that was actually 40 feet around, which is fair enough.
So you arrive.
Do you want the tank or not?
Hey, at 40 feet, that means I can keep up with you.
Petra's front door is unlocked and swinging open, and you see immediately a blood stain on the ground, dragged towards a locked door, and in a chair facing the door is Alana, and she's holding the harpy, bouncing them on her lap, and she has a knife.
Am I able to get an idea of which Alana this is?
Not initially, but you might be able to learn it through, say, conversation. She sees Hannah arrive and Grounded burst through the door and Eao behind. Obviously, Gargoyle, you're not there yet, but I've put your token there. She says, do you know how much trouble you caused me?
Plenty, I assume.
Do you know how much trouble you just caused yourself?
That one going to prison, and she points at Eao. Meant to be it. Big break in. I even went along with your plan, because...
One or two.
And I'd finally get my job. You know how... Need this job.
See?
And... Higgs is looking up at her with a confused look on his face, and she takes a knife and holds it over them. She says, now, I will get what I want. Nothing needs to happen to these abominations. Surrender right now.
Alana? I will find a way to contact Morian himself and ask him personally to shove you so far in the afterlife you never find a way out. And if you get and she just sort of starts babbling gibberish because she's just a bit too angry to talk right now.
Seeing that, she flips the blade. It's pointing downwards. Goes to strike. Same time.
So, at that point, can I do something?
Go for it. What do you want to do?
I am going to cast a spell.
What spell?
And we'll see if it works. Command.
She hasn't got counterspell, so you don't need to,
Yeah.
telegraph
Command.
command. Okay.
Yeah.
Roll me
Would you like to
initiative,
make
please.
You
Gotta beat her
I like it.
initiative.
Potentially 18. I'll put it into Albert, yeah.
Yes, put it into Albert. That's a great idea. Let's do it that way.
Did the rest of us also roll?
Yeah, everyone roll initiative. I think this is time for a combat.
How do I add my initiative?
If you
right
select
click
yourself,
token.
there's a button to add you to initiative. Have beaten a land. Initiative score. You get to act first.
You'll not believe what I rolled.
Nice. I guess I'm going last then.
What we'll do is, well, obviously gargoyle won't happen. I will say, because you prep something to go, I'm gonna have it roll round to you in the initiative.
And then, yeah, background. And then
And then
background. to
background.
top.
So you're doing command, right? That's a wisdom save.
Yep. 18 for me.
Okay, well,
Wisdom
she has
18.
plus 10 to saving throws. Let's see what happens. What's the DC?
Slight under. Wisdom 18.
That's what she's rolled, I'm afraid.
The
She
the
goes,
command was going to be drop.
she goes to plunge dagger harpies, and as she does that, Higgs leaps from her lap upwards and bites her on the nose. And the others scatter at that moment. I will be putting them on here as a token for what should technically be. I'm gonna use little wings. It says fiend, but they're not. They're please.
So I feel like sorry, Steve.
And that's all four of them. You know what? Let's give them names. Higgs, it's there.
I feel like from context clues, we can probably say it's either Alana 1 or 2.
Just 2. Yeah.
You
seem
could also make an
confident in 2.
insight check if you would like to know.
I will.
I probably will.
24.
This is Alana number 1.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
I didn't think allowed number 1 with this sussel.
And I will say that the reason she's found Petra is she followed you and Gargoyle from the courtroom.
Of course.
Okay, Gargoyle, you're still running back. Ao, we go to you. You'll be here next round, Gargoyle, just so you know.
Ao is going to 5, 10, 15, 20. I keep grabbing the map. 25, 30. Would it be an action to grab Higgs or an item interaction?
An action. Unlike crystal dragons, which we know are objects and chattel, thanks to Hannah's expert arguing, the harpies are actually creatures. So
Okay, that just changes how
creatures too.
it doesn't change the outcome. It does just change how I do things. I'm going to grab Higgs.
okay.
Bonus action disengage.
Okay, I mean, Higgs is up here, so you could have done that without getting...
Oh, I thought
Way
Higgs
up.
was still on with Alana.
No, they scattered the moment Higgs bit Alana.
Yeah, sorry, when you said that, it made it sound like Higgs bit her and the other scattered.
Oh, no,
scattered.
all of them have scattered,
Oh,
flapping away like cuckoos. No, cuckoos.
Well-
Cuckoos?
well, in
The
that
Zelda
case,
ones.
I'll position myself here instead
Mhm.
and go for an attack.
Okay, here we go.
This is with my old rapier.
Mhm.
Not the old one, but the new old one that I got earlier. You know the one, the
I
fancy
know the
one.
one. Yeah,
19 to hit.
that hits. Yeah. Get past the breastplate. Good stabbing.
Good stab.
For 11 damage.
11 damage. It's good. It's a good starting point. Yeah, very nice.
I missed my plus
yeah.
3.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
Roundeds go. Presumably, Mama's angry.
Yep. Okay, Grant is going to turn to Hannah and say, find Petra. I think she's probably going to need help.
nods.
Yep. And then she's going to just run up to Alana. And presumably she's facing Eao right now.
Yep.
Regardless,
Yes,
that's
Tam.
flanking.
Yep. She's going to stand behind her and say, do you remember how we met?
Painfully.
You stabbed someone I cared about with your back turned to me. Do you remember what happened then?
Not really.
Here's a reminder. And she's going to light up her schemata and jam it in her bag.
All right. Okay, so the flame tongue scimitar lights and is ready to go. Oh, this thing's feisty as well.
Hey. Do I get advantage from flanking?
Yeah, absolutely.
Ooh, good thing I had advantage because I rolled a 1, but that's also an 18 for a total of... Double check. Wait, +4, that can't be right. Oh, I have got proficiency checked. Get +8. A total of 26.
26, very nice. Very good. Yes, good hit.
Yep.
She reels from
Okay.
it. You get the feeling she's going to aim primarily for you next.
Yep. Okay, let me see. That's 5 d6s for the sneak attack damage. 2 d6s for the fire damage. And a d6 for the weapon damage. Alright, so the orange one. Oh wait. What's the what?
That's a lot decent.
Yeah,
even a
we're
crit.
in 5d6 range.
Yep. 8 d6s, and that's without a crit. Oh yeah, plus my dexterity modifier.
That'll
Can't
be
forget
important. That'll make all the difference.
4 damage is 4 damage.
It's true. Oh, good news, Nick. I rolled quite a few 1s here.
Oh, that's good. I like that.
I don't.
Yeah, that's 18. 23 plus 4. That's 27 points of damage, 6 of which are fire damage, if that matters.
Okay, very nice. Yeah, so rake the sword against her back and she recoils in pain, and it's absolutely going to focus fire on you next turn. Hannah, over to you.
Right, let's see where I am on the map very quickly. So I'm at this door, but yeah, there is... You said bloodstains in this room, yes?
Yeah, there's
That's where I am at the
bloodstains
moment.
under your feet, and they are moving. They're like there's a dragging sort of mark moving towards the door. Something is behind. Sure, you can probably
Right.
guess what.
Yeah, so let's open up this door. Boot.
Okay, let me just clear this fog. There we go. Find crumpled next to her desk is Petra.
Alive or dead at this juncture?
Dead.
Recently?
Yes, recent, still bleeding.
Quick scan of the room then. Gemstones. We're dealing with someone who's a wizard.
Yeah, in here there are no visible gemstones that are diamonds large enough for a revivify or anything like that. You can see there's chunks of
Aggravating.
mirror metal that was primarily her specialty, a few sapphires and that sort of thing.
Not happy with that. Not happy with that at all. And I'm assuming that dead is unhealable, so I'm not going to ask your wounds on it. Oh, I don't have second level slots anyway left for Revivify, so it wouldn't help regardless. That's terrible. I don't like that.
I think I might have it. No, I don't have it covered.
Well, that's one square of movement. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's join in on this mess.
All right,
Clearly not happy. A clearly not happy Shay joins the fray.
absolutely.
And I'm going to do some stabbing with Z-Force.
Zephos is loving this, by the way. Like, you're not happy, but Zephos, you're like, yes! Tally ho!
26
drama.
AC.
Oh, yep, that hits.
Look at this non-Euclidean flanking.
So to start with, that's 9 points of damage.
Very nice.
And then we burn a spell slot on Smite.
Oh, yes.
Why are you not just click on choose? Sorry, using beyond because my dice are currently elsewhere. Yeah, sure, it should be 2d8 with this one.
Back to stab in the back boss battles at Guild of Icons today.
So that's another 11 points of radiant.
11 points of radiant. Very nice.
If she counts as undead, I can roll another d8, but I don't think
She
does.
doesn't in this case, no.
No. And second attack because I'm a marshal class.
Oh, yes.
That was damage. Why did I roll that? 15.
15 doesn't hit this time, I'm afraid.
That's fine. And I don't think I'm going to cast any spells at this juncture because that seems to be a bad idea. Although it would be funny to do compelled duel. No, because everyone's going to hit them. It's a never mind.
Yeah, they will.
Yeah.
Compel duel is really shines in battles when there's a lot of enemies. You want to take out a priority one.
We've not really had any like large horde battles for a while aside from the gnolls.
Yeah, the Knolls were the
That's been a
last big
while
one,
back.
yeah. You might in the future, though.
I imagine so, but yeah.
Alana is going to conjure a floating spectral dagger. Because, after all, she is a cleric. And it is going to make a melee attack against Grounded. So, that is a 19 to hit.
I'm pretty sure that hits. Yeah.
Okay, you will take... Ooh, max damage. 13 force damage.
Oh, damn.
And then she's going to follow it up with 3 attacks against you. Oh, that was a bonus action. First attack is 27 to hit.
That hits.
Second attack, 24 to hit.
That also hits.
Third attack, 27 to hit.
Ooh, that's going to hit.
Actually, that one misses. No, I'm kidding.
Okay. So I'll do the weapon damage first and then the poison damage.
This could be a problem because I've only got 10 hit points left.
Then I will do them separately. Okay, first up we have 11 piercing damage.
I'm down.
You dropped.
Just in case it's max damage, we'll roll the poison.
I'm going to start taking taking your damage at this juncture, I think.
24 poison damage.
I'm taking 24 poison damage.
24 maximum HP, so that wouldn't have killed me outright.
Second attack hits, and it's a critical hit. 2 failed death saves.
No, yeah, that's the thing. I'm taking damage there, Nick.
It doesn't matter. If you're down, it's an automatic critical hit if someone hits you. That critical hit becomes 2 death save failures instead of any damage.
Right, fun.
Second one hits, 2 death save failures. Sorry, the third one hits. Automatic critical, 2 death save failures.
Yep, I'm dead.
Grounded is dead. Told you she was scarier than Varixis.
Mm-hmm.
But you are at a tier of play where death is not the end.
This ain't going well.
Gargoyle, you arrive. Very much like that one meme from Community. Place is half on fire. You see Petra in a bubbling puddle of blood, and Grounded has just died.
As Alana stabs me, by the way, I'm just going to look her in the eyes and say, see you in a moment.
It's good. That's damn good. Gargoyle, you may be muted.
No, I'm just considering my options.
Fair enough.
Step.
Misty Step, straight in, boom, bamf. Right there. You're standing on a plum pot, but yeah.
I mean, yeah, I'm standing on a plant pot. Deal with it.
Petra's
And
going to
same
be
with
really
Marcus.
upset.
All right, Thunder Gauntlets. That's 18 to hit.
18 hits.
Okay, and then I'll roll the second attack. I use Inspiration. Okay, that's 26 to hit.
That hits as well.
All right. So first one is 15 damage.
Okay, 15 damage. That's good damage.
Second one is 8 damage.
Okay. That is a bloodied Alana.
That's it. I've got nothing.
Okay. Oh, hold on. I need to roll initiative for one more thing. Okay. It's going to come in after Eao, because technically between Grounded and Hannah, because the deck. Oh no, Hannah's dex mod is probably higher actually, because you're a dex paladin. So actually going to come in after. Wait. No, it's going to come in after Grounded because I rolled a 19 and it's +1, so it's going to come in after Gargoyle, so it's going to come in right now. God!
The logistics.
The logistics. So what happens is a smash. You hear broken glass as this window shatters. And I need to make an attack. Well done, Alana number 3. You fucking smashed it.
Of course she has.
And a crossbow bolt pierces Alana 1's heart.
Ooh.
I'm amazed you guys thought this was going to go a different way.
I mean, I expected one of the Alana to show up at some juncture. Just imagine crossbow is all.
Yeah,
Poisoned,
I expected
so-
the guards burst in and accuse us of the murder of Petra, because that seems like something an Alan would try and do, but...
Couldn't she have been around earlier?
Damage. Well, she was involved in a riot in the prison, so she's only just gotten free.
You said it like that's like our fault.
Yes.
Do you hear this, chat? The DM is blaming us, the players, for something happening in his game.
I'm obligated to remind you that Alana can tell when you're lying.
Yeah. Hannah, you look over and you see the window pane smash, and you can see Alana Free not too far outside holding a crossbow. She flicks a lock of hair out of her face and blows you a kiss. Now it is Eo's go.
Not in the mood for this today.
Did your others ever tell you of the promise I made?
What promise?
Next time we cross blades.
Just stab her already.
Let me be dramatic, and Eao stabs her.
Is it as good as the dramatic prophecy that one? Yeah, roll attack. Roll attack, yeah.
I got a steady aim this for advantage.
This would be very funny if it was a natural one. It's just a tickle instead. Just, oh, okay.
No, it's 22 total.
Yeah, that hits. That hits. Roll damage.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at all those dice.
Oh,
21
yes.
damage.
21 damage. Very nice.
And
Grounded.
as she drives the blade into Alana, the next time we'd cross blades, you wouldn't be getting back up.
Grounded, you find yourself walking in the cold, foggy desert of Glarus. And the fog is so dense here, and it's chilling you to the bone. Normally, down there, when the wind picks up enough, it breaks the fog enough, and you can look up and see the blue sky of home and spires of Wark, but you can't see them now. It's just grey mist, cold, forever. Over to Hannah.
Oh, it's just punching at Alana, stabbing her, doing all the fun things. You know,
Just to ruin that moment,
fight.
I've just realised I've described the fucking loading screen from Assassin's Creed. Ugh.
in the bottom left corner. You should consider dodge rolling. You have to away poison attack. Stab.
All right.
Just tranquil fury. Oh look, that's a crit.
Is it smite time?
Remind me how critical hits work in this game.
You double all dice.
All damage.
Whilst I
dice.
just, including the smite damage dice, you're saying this.
All damage
No.
dice. You double all of them, including smite damage dice. They get doubled. This is what paladins live for. Is that critical hit? That's just why paladins go into champion fighter sometimes, because that lowers the crit range a little. It's also why they go into warlock and hexblade.
I've seen some pretty funny rogue paladins out there.
Oh yeah, because you add the sneak attack dice as well. It's spicy.
31.
How much?
31.
31.
Just to make sure I got my maths correct here, I normally do 2d8 plus 7.
Mhm.
If I add another 2... Wait, I've added even more dice than that because then double that for 6d8, then 4d8, and then plus 2d8 for smite because it's the first double spell.
Yeah.
Oh, I have to double the spell, so I have to add another 2d8 for that as well, don't I?
So 8d8, I think, is
Hold,
the total.
please.
Plus your
Hold,
dex
please.
modifier. Yes, hold, please.
Yeah, that's
Get
including plus 7.
far too many d8s right now.
This is why I'm rolling. This is my using a virtual dice roll today.
Fun little fact for everyone at home, the number of dice you're currently rolling is the same as the beholder would roll using the Innovation Ray.
Let's make that 38 instead.
That works. That works. That's spicy.
Just
You
up.
kill her.
That makes 3.
There is still another Alana watching you. She climbs through the broken window and goes, "That was a rough one, wasn't it, darling?"
Fix this.
She pouts.
I just point.
Goes,
I point towards ground. I
"Fine."
point to grounded.
I thought this was going to be more romantic.
And fix the one in the room as well.
She digs into her pocket, draws a diamond, and tosses it to you. I'll do the other one.
Out of
Can we
interest,
Gargoyle.
do I see
combined.
got a larder right now?
Do you see the other Alana? Is that sorry?
Do I see the Alana who just died?
Yeah, right there in the mist with you, looking a little confused.
Punch.
I'm immediately going to grab her by the throat.
Go for it. Grapple check, please.
You're ready to die a second time.
Okay. What am I adding to grapple checks? This. So it's a
Athletics.
plus, I've got a plus. Okay, yeah, plus 9 strength bonus, plus my athletics. No wait, my athletics is.
You have expertise in
proficiency.
athletics, so yeah, plus 8.
Yeah.
Well, that's
So
what
plus 17 total.
I suppose that sounds just the soul thing. They're unique.
Just looking at the 5 I've rolled, I'm just like, why are we even bothering? But you know, well, let's find out the
Because I
number.
know my rights here.
You know your
that's
rights. You get to do
35,
the
by
big
the way.
numbers. 35. Did you know that Dungeons and Dragons considers a DC 30 to be an impossible DC? Right. Okay.
I do.
You grab Alana's soul by the throat, and you
Can
start
punch you in the soul.
wringing her neck.
Why is it when any of our characters die, we end up having a fight with someone?
Meanwhile, back in Petra's
Which is-
house, the Alana who is attempting to cast Revivify collapses. You hear this thud in the room, and the sound of a skittering diamond that falls out of her hand.
Right.
Okay, can
Gargoyle, go deal with Petra.
Gargoyle and Hannah combine 2 second level spell slots to cast Revivify. I don't have any third levels.
I
This is
have
some
zero
wild
spell slots
shit.
left.
Tell you what, actually, hold on a second. Can you give me a D100 key?
Oh, God.
Because I really feel like you've just gained a new Moonblade feature. And wouldn't it be funny?
G-Force. if I get Revivify once per day, that's not a moment.
Where's the other artificer in all of this?
84, Nick.
84. Sorry, it's got the throne property now, though. 20, 60 feet. And just go, whoop!
I can at least yeet my blade, I guess.
Is
Does it come
Ansel,
It's
back?
worth a try.
It
is
comes back
Ansel
as magic,
Peters
Sure, why not?
here?
And Speeders, no, is not here. I'm going to let you try to combine your spell slots if you want.
I have no spell slots left.
None
Why'd
left.
you waste them all on Smite?
Zero. Because it's first level spell, and I can't use first level spell for Revivify.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
None of you have pearls of power, really.
I don't think I'm going to be able to get away with doing it for 2 unique characters, but would I be able to use the 4 first level spell slots and 2 third level spells, 2 second level spell? No, wait. Yeah, the 4 first level and 2 second level spell slots that I have to try and juice it into a Revivify.
Or
Okay.
juice into Hannah for Revivify.
You're not going to be able to do this alone.
And unfortunately, I can't cast Revivify as a ritual because it adds 10 minutes to the ritual time.
Yep. You're not going to be able to do this alone. You're going to need help. You're going to need to channel the spell into Hannah. So Hannah's going to need to make a check. You're going to need to make a check. You may want help on this from Aao.
No,
Yeah,
that's
I
all
can help.
do.
And I'm
I can
presume
help
I'm
with
still using all of the spell slots.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So Gargoyle is going to quickly grab the diamond and then insert it into this kind of like defibrillator sort of device with handles, and he's going to grab Hannah's hand and make her grab on to the other handle, and then he's going to put his gauntlet over the bottom of it, point the defibrillating element into Grounded's chest, and then start just pumping electricity in as much as he can.
Okay. So I'm going to tell you what checks I'm going to need. Aao, the check from you will be to aid one of the other 2. Which you'll have to decide who it is before they make the check, but I'll tell them what the checks are first so we can decide who needs the help most. From Gargle, it's going to be an Arcana check. From Hannah, I want a check using your spellcasting ability modifier, so it will be for you a raw charisma check.
All right.
In that case, I'm going to help out Hannah because that is a lower number.
Good call.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to use my second inspiration on that.
Meanwhile,
Okay, that's a lot better.
Dewey, Louis, Huey, and Higgs are making peeping noises over ground. Okay, Gargoyle, first up you.
Okay, that's
Seems they've been
24, and I'm
double
going
opened.
to Flash of Genius to turn it into 29.
That's a success. Hannah.
How much mining from this, Aao?
I'm sorry?
I'm getting an addition from this from Aao, yes, or do I roll first?
You're going to get advantage, so you roll twice.
Cool.
Question: if we have inspiration and we re-roll an advantage,
You do
is that
re-roll
we
both.
roll an extra? Okay. Do you have an inspiration on you?
Yeah, I do. I rolled 9 on both my dice rolls there, so I'm taking the inspiration.
Yep.
25 total. I rolled 19.
Very good. Grounded, you are in this misty, cold fog, and you are ringing what you'd ordinarily describe as the life out of Alana's neck, and suddenly you feel this pull, and the clouds part overhead, and you look up and you can see the sun shining behind the spire of Wark, and you can feel it calling to you.
Let go of Alana, don't let her descend or ascend.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Okay. I whisper to the Alana I'm strangling. If you come back, you'll wish you hadn't.
Okay.
And then I answer the call.
She looks at you with burning hatred as you vanish. And Grounded, you wake up.
Yeah.
Gargoyle,
presumably-
Eao, Hannah, you all take 2 points of exhaustion.
Yeah, and presumably you're not supposed to spend 6 spell slots in a matter of seconds, so Gargoyle's going to faint.
Ao's going to go check on the Alana in the other room.
Yeah, and as you round the corner, in fact, I'll this view. As you round the corner, you see Petra stood up, nursing her knuckles, and the other Alana in there is unconscious. That's the thud you
That was what
heard.
the thump was.
That was the thump.
Thank God.
Okay, I
I was saying the same thing.
Come back and just immediately dumph.
No, I had the worry that Gargoyle choking out the soul of Alana had a connection to what was still back here.
I appreciate the enthusiasm, but
I'm a G-Pet person.
I regret to inform you, you got the wrong one.
Morian is really slacking on the job lately.
Hey, I've had a real day of it. And she sort of pushes past you and goes straight to the the kitchen cabinet where there's the coffee making facilities, and she just starts
while she's
pouring
here,
it.
Ao gets her hat of holding because she left it here,
Yeah, absolutely.
and she turns to Petra and she asks, "Are you leaving with us?"
She looks at you. She looks at Grounded,
We've done what we need to. We're going.
at Gargoyle, at Hannah, at the dead Inquisitor captain in her living room, the unconscious one in the back room. Looks up, takes a sip of her coffee, and says, "Yes."
Then find Ansel. Get to the ship at the docks that we have. And she tosses her hat to Petra. Pack up what you can.
See you there. And that's where we're ending for tonight.
Hooray.
You managed
I've
the
got one
final
question.
2 sessions before you leave Cantlore in one night. I'm very proud of you. You have one question, Grounded.
Does the Alana we just stabbed to death have any good loose on her?
Practically minded here.
Surprisingly, no.
She would have a
can-
biting longsword, but I stole that back like a few days ago.
Her short sword was covered in poison. She does have a diamond on her 500 gold pieces,
Yoink.
just in case.
Does she
That's
have
really
any
it.
extra
She's not
vials
come
of
with
poison?
much. No.
Damn. I'm going to ask if I can make a check. Can I try to scrape the poison on her blade into a bottle?
Go on, yeah. Sleight of hand, DC 20. If you fail, you're going to take the poison damage.
We're trying to wrap up and the rogues are trying to just loot bodies.
I'm sorry.
There
There you go. Gargoyle,
That
too.
is sleight of hand, you said?
Mm-hmm.
That is a 7 for a total of 18.
That's a failure. You're going to take
Damn it.
48 poison damage. 18 poison damage.
I'll take it.
You know, Petra Punch explained, I don't want to piss off Alana 3. I'm starting to think that maybe she's the one with the least problem with us.
She gets back up to her feet and she's nursing her head, and she walks out and she sees.
Are you okay there?
The better for seeing you.
Not
Maybe
in the
an
mood at the
insight
moment.
check, please, Hannah.
16.
That's enough. she's rattled. She is terrified.
What has happened?
Everything's crumbling around. We've lost the prison.
Why do you even have a prison in a university?
Because some of the worst people can cast spells, and no one else can keep hold of them except us. Prisoners lost. There is a riot going on that will break through to the streets now. There is nowhere left for me to take control.
Presumably, Gargoyle saw this going on, and the flask that Phyrexius is in is inside Molly.
Yeah, that's fine. I think that's fine.
Because I only realized afterwards that they're probably going to notice Phyrexius is gone anyway, so...
She turns to Eao and says, is that offer still on the table?
It is. You know what? If your second incarnation wanted this job so badly, and she looks around at all the chaos, let her have it.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Ground is going to fish out from her pocket one funny smelling bolt and hand it to her. If we're going to be working together, I suggest you remember what happened when this was fired.
Do you threaten everyone you work with?
Yes, constantly.
Yeah, she does.
Only if they threatened me first.
Yes, she does.
Strictly speaking, she's never threatened Gargoyle. Gargoyle isn't...
Try to kill me
conscious to
over
testify.
rations. Rations.
We're stopping there. Yeah, we got one more session left.
Of Cantor.
The Great Escape.
Great escape.
We got to reconvene with the brass cannons. We got to make our way down to the ship.
City's collapsing. You've got to find your friends and leave.
But that'll happen in 2 weeks.
Oh, yes. Final session.
Honestly-
That's going to be great.
Honestly, kind of the best thing to happen to Candler, really.
What if collapsing? Oh, I fully agree. I fucking hate the place.